Man, this thing is sweet. I just don't think I can get an IWB holster for this one. Hey guys, what's going on? So welcome to the year 2024. Hope you guys are doing well and hope you guys just had a good holiday season. A lot's going around the world, guys, and things are starting to get a little spicy around here. So one of the hot topics still around the world today is EDC, everyday carry. What's everybody carrying? What's in their pockets? What kind of knife, light, whatever's going on? Well, I can't say that I carry this every day on my person, but why don't we get into it, guys? Why don't we talk about EDC, and I'll show you what's in my pockets for 2024. Let's do it. So here we are out in the garage, which if you've watched any of my videos, that's a pretty common theme of shooting videos out in the garage. Which if you like these type of videos, please hit that subscribe button down below. Always greatly appreciate the subs, guys. And thank you for clicking on this video. I'm going to try to do some more stuff throughout the year. I know I've said that in previous years, but a lot's going on. So I'll try to make you guys more content. I know it's been a while. So without blabbling, let's get to it. EDC, everyday carry. What's in your pocket? What do you carry? Why does anybody care? Well, I think if you are of that mindset of, carrying a firearm, which you should do, you should be a responsible citizen and carry a firearm to protect yourself and your family and loved ones. A light, a knife, down to your hat, what kind of pen, wallet, extra ammo, whatever. Your EDC can be your car for all I care. I mean, that's part of your everyday carry, right? Maybe not on your person, but you go everywhere with your car every day, right? So that could be part of it too, loading that stuff out. And maybe we'll do another video of that at some point too. But why don't we get to what I carry in my pocket and on my person every day? So you will always find me wearing some sort of a hat. This one's kind of become a favorite lately. This is a Leatherman Tool Group camp hat is what they call it, like a 5-panel camp hat. I'm in no way sponsored by Leatherman, but I really do like their products, and you'll see more of that here in just a second. So I'm usually always wearing some sort of a hat. I'm kind of a flannel guy. I like flannels, especially this time of year. It's January, and we're in like the 40s right now. So flannels or some type of thermal is kind of my jam. On my wrist, you'll usually find an Apple Watch or a Garmin Instinct 2 Solar, Tactical Instinct Solar 2, something like that. I like the Apple Watch for its features. I do a lot of stuff that requires log entry, and I can keep the apps right here on my watch, like wind, weather, that kind of stuff, tides. So the Apple Watch really comes in handy for my work environment. At home, ironically, I'm generally wearing the Garmin Instinct. I do a lot of walking and outdoor activity, and I find that the Garmin actually tracks steps better than the Apple Watch. And you can do some Googling on that too. Okay, so now why don't we get to the main EDC? And yes, this is going to be your lovely view for the remainder of this video. I'll try to keep it sweet so that you guys don't have to stare at this dad bod the whole time. So no part of this video was staged, guys. This is literally what I carry every day. We've talked about the hat. We've talked about the Garmin watch, the flannel. I'll never be flannel daddy, though. So why don't we get to the main topic, which is the firearm. I carry a Glock 19 Gen 4 in a T-Rex Arms sidecar holster. I carry the sidecar holster without the pistol attachment, the extra magazine, in the 4 o'clock position. I'm kind of a chubby guy. It's not a dad bod. It's a father figure. So I kind of am more comfortable carrying at the 4 o'clock position if I'm going to carry IWB versus appendix. I have tried many holster companies, guys. Let's see here. T-Rex Arms, Last Line of Defense. I've tried a number. I can't think of all of them off the top of my head for appendix. They don't work for me. And it's not the holsters. A lot of the holsters are great. It's my body. And I could work on losing weight, which you should be too. You should make that part of your New Year's resolution to lose weight. These pants, guys, we'll get more to the gun and the holster here in a second. These pants are the Wrangler Flex jeans that you buy at like Walmart for like 21 bucks. I literally have 20 pairs of them, and I'm not even exaggerating, in every color. These pants flex. They do have like a side pocket right here, kind of like an admin pocket. I often will carry like a tiny little homemade med kit. I don't have it with me, but it's in my nightstand. But a little med kit with, whatever, a little Band-Aid, ibuprofen, whatever. I do carry my belt is a T-Rex Arms, but you can buy them anywhere, like Cobra belt. Cobra EDC belt. They're slim. I do like it, and they support the holster well. The holster, again, is a sidecar from T-Rex Arms. In that holster, I have a Glock 19. This is a Glock 19 Gen 4 with a TLR-7A. The TLR-7A is a 500 lumen light. It's kind of small. It doesn't have the best output, but for some sort of an EDC light, I think it's great. I do often, if I'm running like outside the waistband, I will throw like a TLR-7 on there, or correction, sorry, a TLR-1 HL on there, and it puts out like 1,000 lumens, and it's much better. This Glock 19 is the first handgun I ever purchased when I could legally purchase one, Glock 19 Gen 4, and I keep it stock, all stock internal, stock trigger. I do have a Magpul Magwell on there, and I am running Federal 147 grain HST. And I have Glocks that are stippled, or not stippled, but have cuts, that have optics, that have all that stuff. And I really find that I like carrying the simple, plain Jane Glock as my everyday carry. I do, however, I'm not trying to contradict myself, but I do, however, have another Glock 19 that I think was in my last EDC video. It's also a Gen 4 that has, I think, an FDE frame, and it has a Trijicon RMR on it and a TLR-1. I do carry that often too. Again, stock internal, stock everything, but I do find I do like the simple stock Glock as well. The holster, again, I think probably for the third time, T-Rex Arms, sidecar in the 4 o'clock position. While we're in this spot, so stay on the right side and we'll do the left, in this top little pocket right here, kind of conflicts with the strap or the loop of the holster. I can move it out of the way a little bit. I have been carrying one of these Sharpie S gel pens. You can buy these for like, it's like $5 or $6 for like a 5-pack. They're a disposable pen, but you can open them up and get like replaceable ink, I suppose, if you wanted for them. These pens, guys, are great. They write on anything. They have a really nice like rubber shaft feel to them with a rubber grip. They're a great little pen. I'm not going to worry about putting some of this stuff back in my pocket right now. Great pen. Leatherman. I have an array of multi-tools, guys, but I have become a fan, and probably my absolute favorite is the new Leatherman Arc. The Arc features free technology, which means you can open any tool on this thing with one hand, including the pliers. Has bit kit availability, so you can use all of your Leatherman bits. There are plenty of videos out there that show how the Leatherman Arc is and all of its features, but the Arc is probably my favorite. The Skeletal was my jam for a long time. The Arc, however, is not much bigger than the Skeletal, and it packs a lot of features. I forget, I think this has like 21 tools or something like that. But the Arc is by far my favorite tool from Leatherman to date. Again, just like the hat, I am in no way sponsored by Leatherman. I just really stand behind quality products, and they're 100% American made right in Portland, Oregon, which is one state south. And I am going to do a upcoming video of why knives suck and multi-tools are better. So that's the Leatherman Arc. And then in my right front pocket here, I just keep my keys. Now, I try keeping things as minimal as I can, so I have a magnet here that I separate my house keys and my truck keys. So on my truck keys, it's literally as simple as the key fob for my Tacoma, the driver ignition key, and then a key for my canopy. And then I can keep those in my pocket. And these I can put in my center console, glove box, whatever. These are my house keys / garage keys / whatever. Again, magnet, garage key, house key, mailbox key, that sort of a thing. And then on the key ring, I have one of the Olight i1R2 EOSs with one of these, I forget what these are called, diffusers. Diffusers you can buy off like Etsy for a couple bucks. So it kind of turns it into a mini lamp, and I use this thing all the time. So having a little tiny key chain to separate helps keep your ignition on your car in better working condition versus having a lot of the weight on the tumbler. Or maybe I'm just a nerd in that way. Let's go to the left side. Left side, guys, you will find my carry light of choice is still the Olight S2R Baton 2. I know what you guys are going to say about Olight. You guys can shit on them or whatever, but here's the deal. I have lots of brands of flashlights. Streamlight, Olight, whatever. Olight still has the best user interface of any light that's on the market that I've tried to date. I love the simple hold it down for a few seconds and you get that moon mode, which is only like 5 lumens, I believe. The moon mode is probably one of my most used lights. Again, I work in a dark environment in ship wheelhouses, so the minimal 5 lumens is probably the best. You can always do the standard Olight double tap, and you get into turbo mode. Turbo mode for this one, I think, is 1150 lumens. And again, Olight guys, you guys can love them or hate them. I like their EDC lights. I moved away from their weapon lights a long time ago, but their EDC lights are still great. I also really like the Warrior Mini. I'll give you guys a break from staring at my crotch. I also really like the Warrior Mini. However, they have that recall on them where if you don't lock them out, they will often burn your pants, which I've had that happen several times, and a lot of people have too. The Warrior Mini has the push tail cap, which I find better than just the side switch. I would prefer both in something like this. That's why they came out with the Warrior Mini. And I do often go back and forth between like this, the Baton Pro, the Warrior Mini. I just hate the lockout mode, and I have to use the lockout mode because I don't want to risk burning another pair of pants. And I don't want to send the Warrior Minis back because I still really like that flashlight. So that's that. S2R Baton 2. In right next to that position where I keep my flashlight, I also keep a spare Glock 19 mag, or a spare mag for my Glock 19. This is, however, a Glock 17 mag. Again, Federal 147 grain HST, and I keep it on a Neo mag. If I can get it out, it's got a really tight clip on it. The Neo mag. The Neo mag, they offer them for a bunch of different types of models. This is the Neo mag G, which is for the Glock magazine. So it's magnetized. It gets through the polymer to the inside of the steel portion of the magazine, and it goes right inside your pocket. A lot of people will take the magazine and they'll just dump it in their pocket. The reason why I try using the Neo mag is because when it's magnetized, it stays in the same position every time. So if you need to do a magazine change, you can literally grab it out and put it in your pistol. I may try the just in the pocket at some time, but that's where I'm at for now. It does kind of get tight right here with the Neo mag and the flashlight to try to get into the wallet, to my wallet. So that's that. You can try different pants. You can try putting your wallet in the right side. This is just kind of how I do it. And then my wallet, guys, is the Travax Summit. I did remove the armor plate. Keeps it a little bit lighter and a little bit thinner. I do like the Summit wallet. I've carried the Ridge. I do like the Ridge as well, but the Summit is a lot thinner. I carry about 8 or 9 cards in there, and then I do carry a little bit of cash on the back. If you do want to eliminate the cash on the back, you can slip it between your credit cards and kind of hide it in that way, but that's just that. It does give you a little bit of a lanyard hole here, which I do not use, but that's that. And yeah, Travax Summit. It's made here local in Washington, so I do like the Travax Summit. That's my EDC, guys. We're already at 11 minutes at this portion. You're tired of looking at my crotch, and I don't blame you. I'm filming this, by the way, on an iPhone 13 Pro Max or whatever it's called, so definitely a part of my EDC. So, guys, there it is. I'll try to splice these together, make it a quick video for you guys. If you like it, like and subscribe. I know EDC is a very popular thing amongst a lot of us, hence probably why you clicked this video. So, my EDC doesn't change a whole lot. I'm still carrying a Glock 19 that I have for years. I still carry a Leatherman. I still carry an Olight. We all, especially if you're watching this EDC type video, if you clicked on it, we all have lots of knives, lots of flashlights, lots of pens, lots of hats, probably different firearms. We are all into that kind of stuff. But the reality is a lot of our EDC doesn't change. We usually always carry some sort of a firearm. We always carry some sort of a knife, multi-tool, and we always carry a light. If you guys like this video, guys, again, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll try to put out more content for you guys. There's my EDC. What's yours? Post them in the comments below. Cheers, guys.